I never want to make an audience feel like I'm reusing the same old washed up intros for all my speeches. Something like a imagine a world where or good morning to one and all present here. But after I got a lot of DMs from you guys asking me to make entrances for your speeches, I realized that I wasn't the only one. And I know how that feeling feels when you want an interesting introduction for your speech, but you have no idea how to make something new and unique. So, after trials and testing, I realized that the number one thing that you can do is literally start yapping about your life. Before I start sounding like a narcissist, let me give you my example. During one of my speeches, I bent down, got a few confused faces, picked up a book, and started my speech by saying, "This was a book that I read when I was 14." My favorite character in this book says a line that goes something like, "Crows remember human faces. They remember the people who feed them, who are kind to them, and the people who wrong them too. They don't forget. They tell each other who to look after and who to watch out for." When I read this quote for the first time, it flew right over my head. Until later someday, when I was sitting in my classroom staring
La la
listlessly
la
at my
la la.
classmates, goofing with each other, playing around, helping each other with last minute homework, guiding each other through the portions, I realized that we are basically crows, helping each other, telling each other who to look after and who to watch out for. Then my speech went on to talk about the role community plays in our lives and how the people you surround yourself with is very important. When I picked up that book, that was a visual hook. Now everyone's confused and intrigued as to what I'm about to do. When I started my speech by saying that this was a book that I read when I was 14, now I'm grabbing the audience's attention through a personal story. When I start to narrate that quote, everyone's attention is carefully placed listening to that quote because they are trying to decipher it. And when I'm narrating the classroom incident, everyone is curious because they want to know how this story is even connected to my entire speech.